नमस्कार, मैं प्रीति श्रीवास्तव, डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ मैथमेटिक्स फ्रॉम श्री शंकराचार्य महाविद्यालय। मैं आज आप सबके सामने एमएससी सेकेंड सेमेस्टर मैथ्स का पेपर 1 एडवांस एब्स्ट्रैक्ट अलजेब्रा का टॉपिक मॉड्यूल लेकर आई हूँ। देखिए, इस टॉपिक से रिलेटेड कंटेंट्स, इंट्रोडक्शन, डेफिनेशन ऑफ मॉड्यूल, types of module, submodule, finite generated module, cyclic module, simple module, semi-simple module, free module, theorems, example and references. Here is the introduction. The notion of module is a generalization of a vector space. We define vector space over a field, while a module is defined on an arbitrary ring. In fact, the theory of module are related to abelian groups, ring, and vector spaces. The importance of the theory of module lies on the fact that it unifies many theories of these algebraic structure. For instance, two important theorem of finitely generated abelian group and the theorem of Jordan canonical forms for matrices can be uniformly treated by the theory of modules. Here is the definition of module. R be the ring, M be the subset of ring, and is said to be left module if it is satisfies the few properties. First one is R in bracket m1 plus m2 is equal to rm1 plus rm2 for all r belongs to ring, and m1 comma m2 is also belongs to capital M. Second one is r1 plus r2 dot m is equal to r1m plus r2m. Here r1 and r2 belongs to r for all m belongs to capital M, and r1 dot r2 dot m is equal to r1 r2m for all r1 r2 belongs to r, m belongs to m. Fourth one is 1 dot m is equal to m for all m belongs to m, and is it another definition you have to write. Here is the types of module. First is submodule. What is submodule? M be the R module, a non-empty subset N of M is said to be R submodule of M if N is additive subgroup of N and A minus B belongs to N, where for all A comma B belongs to N. Second, R be the member of ring, A be the member of N implies R dot A also belongs to N. If M is an R module, then it is clear that 0 or simple 0 and M are be R module called improper submodule. Next is finitely generated R module. An R module M is called finitely generated R module if M generated by x1, x2 up to xk, then M is called finitely generated module. Next is cyclic module. R module M is called cyclic module if M is generated by x for some x belongs to M. Next, simple module. If module M has no proper subgroup, then M is called simple module. Here R M is not equal to 0 and the only R submodule of M are 0 and M. Semi-simple module. An R module M is called semi-simple if it is direct sum of a family of minimal submodules. Free module. Throughout this section, unless otherwise stated, we some are non-zero ring with unity. Next one is linear dependence. A finite sequence x1, x2 up to xn of element of R modules M is called linearly dependent if there exists a1, a2 up to an belongs to R not equal to 0, such that here is the combination all a1, a2 are some a's are not equal to 0. Next one is linearly independent. A finite sequence x1 to xn of element R module M is called linearly independent if all a1, a2 up to an belongs to R is 0. That is called linearly independent. Here is the theorem. Define a simple module. Let R be the ring with unity, M be the R module. Then prove following statements are equivalent. First, M is simple. Second, M is not equal to 0 and M is generated by any 0 X belongs to M. And third is M is isomorphic to R by I, where I is the maximal left ideal of R. Here is the proof. Let's first imply second. Let us suppose that M is simple module. By the definition of simple module, we know that M has no non-proper submodule and only 0 and M are submodule of M. Let 0 is not equals to X belongs to M, then Rx is not equal to 0. Similarly implies Rm is not equal to 0. If 1 is the member of ring, then we put 1 dot M is not equal to 0, then M is not equal to 0. Again, since X belongs to M, such that Rx is cyclic submodulus of Nm, such that Rx either another case Rx is equal to 0 or Rx equal to M, but Rx is not equal to 0, is X is equal to M and M is equal to X. Here is the second. Then let's suppose that second is true and implies third, proves third. Suppose that M is not equal to 0 and M is generated by any X belongs to M. That is, from the definition, M is equal to X, and again implies M is equal to R into X. Mark it equation 1. Let define I. R belongs to R such that R dot X equal to 0 be the maximal left ideal of R. Let's define a mapping for showing this is a isomorphic mapping. Let's define a mapping. F is a mapping from R to Rx by f of R equals to R dot X, where for all R belongs to R. We claim that F is homomorphism. For homomorphism, we verify f of R1 plus R2 equal to f of R1 plus f of R2. Let us consider f of R1 is equal to R1x, f of R2 is equal to R2x, defined as a mapping. Then we take left hand side, f of R1 plus R2 is equal to R1 plus R2 dot X, then R1x plus R2x, then f of R1 plus f of R2. Here f is homomorphism. Next we defined a kernel. Kernel f is equals to R belongs to f such that f of R equal to 0. Here is a R. Image of any element is give the identity element. Then by the fundamental theorem of homomorphism, we know that R by kernel F is isomorphic to Rx. Then implies I is a kernel F. Then R by I is isomorphic to M. Here is the third proof. Then we have to show that third implies second. Let us suppose that M is isomorphic to R by I, where I is the maximum left ideal of R. Let U be the submodule of R. Then U by I is a submodule of R by I, and it contains I, obvious. That is I subset of U by I, subset of U. That implies, first implies third one, I implies I subset of U. But I is the maximum left ideal of R, that is U equals to R. Then from definition of maximal left ideal, thus U by I is equal to R by I. This shows that R by I has no proper submodule, but R by I is isomorphic to M, and M has a no proper submodule. Hence M is a simple module. This completes the proof. Next theorem is let R be the ring with unity, shows that an R module M is cyclic if and only if M isomorphic R by I for some left ideal of R. Here is a proof. Again, let R be the ring with unity, I be the left ideal of R. First, Suppose that R module M is cyclic. Then by the definition of cyclic, M is equal to X. For some X, M is equal to Rx. Mark it equation 1. Then we defined a mapping. F is a mapping from R to Rx by f of R equals to R dot X. We claim that F is a homomorphism. Again, above said prove that f of F is a homomorphism. Here same proof is F is homomorphism. Then by the fundamental theorem of homomorphism, we know that R by kernel F is isomorphic to Rx. Mark it equation 2. Then we know that kernel F is equal to R, where f of R equal to 0. Then kernel F is equal to I. That is R by I is also isomorphic to Rx. Equation 3. Then from equation 1 and 2 we get R by I isomorphic to M, and M is isomorphic to R by I. Here conversely suppose that M is isomorphic to R by I. Equation mark it 4. From equation 3 we have R by I isomorphic to Rx. Equation 5. Then conclude equation 4 and 5th, M isomorphic Rx. Here M equal to Rx. This shows that M is cyclic. Next theorem is let F is a mapping from M to N be the R module, and then the range of homomorphism F is an R module of N. By definition of range of homomorphism F denoted by image part F is given by image of F is equal to f of X such that X belongs to M. To prove that image of F is a submodule of N, then this is all process in range set. We proceed as follows. Let consider f of X, f of Y be two arbitrary element of image of F. Then X comma Y belongs to M, obvious. Now f of X minus f of Y. Then f of X minus Y, because in given theorem F is a homomorphism. Then we have to show that key image of F is submodule. Then we show two properties, A minus B belongs to image of F, and R belongs to R, and A belongs to M. Then R into M belongs to M. Here same as we show that f of X minus f of Y belongs to image of F. First is proof for submodules. The second again consider for R belongs to capital R, f of X belongs to image of F. We have R into f of X. Then from definition of homomorphism, f of R dot X also belongs to image of X. Here second is also proof. Then here image of F is also a submodule of N. Then next is example. Let G be an additive abelian group, then G be the left Z module. Prove that every abelian group G is module over the ring of integer Z. We observe that G plus is abelian group. There is defined a scalar multiplication, namely for n belongs to Z, G belongs to G. We have n dot G belongs to G because n dot G plus up to n times, and also which for n is positive. If n is negative, we get n dot G is equal to minus of minus n dot G, where n is less than 0. M3 we have also n dot G1 plus G2 is equal to ng1 plus ng2 is then next n1 plus n2 dot G is equal to n1 G plus n2G. Next n1 n2 dot G is equal to n1 n2G for all integer n1 n2 is also belongs to Z, and for all G G1 G2 belongs to G. Next 1 dot G is equal to G for all G belongs to G. 1 is the unit element of Z. This is the complete proof. Next is example 2. If M is the R module, X belongs to M, then prove that set Rx and Rx such that R belongs to R is the R submodule R module of M. Then let us consider R1x, R2x belongs to Rx. Then R1, R2 belongs to R, X belongs to M. Then property of ring, we know that R1 minus R2 belongs to R, X belongs to M. R1 minus R2 is also belongs to Rx. Then multiplied by X also implies R1x minus R2x also belongs to Rx. Here Rx is an additive subgroup of M. Again, let R1 belongs to R, R2x belongs to Rx. Then R1 belongs to R, R2x belongs to Rx, implies again R1, R2 the member of ring, X belongs to M. Here is the multiplication, R1 dot R2 is also belongs to R and X belongs to M. The next part is R1 dot R2 in bracket multiplied by X belongs to Rx, implies R1 in bracket R2X is also belongs to Rx. Hence Rx is the R module of R. All properties are proved that. Hence here is the references, and thank you so much.